I've been wanting to record this like so bad. I don't even think y'all understand. Today is Friday and I've been working on this set to be able to make this video all week. Like I literally haven't taken one look at my school dashboard. That's how much I've been committed to this, which is actually really bad, which is actually why we're recording this video now, to just get out of my system so I could concentrate, so I could focus. So if you've seen my last video I posted, you'll notice this scene will look familiar because this is what I used to make the cover of the new set, which is I think it's Clubbing NPCs, Dancing NPCs, Clubbing NPCs, Two Worlds. And this is the set, this is the scene that I used to make it, and I'm actually so happy with the way it came out. And I'm trying to decide where to start. Okay, first of all, at the end of the video you will have seen two different like cover art thingies. That's because this set is going to like come in two parts. It's gonna be one and then like an add-on version. So the first set is just going to focus on literally just the dancers, the clubbers, the club attenders of the space, and they're going to be they're gonna be dancing, right? It's gonna be focused on dancing NPCs, and then I'm going to, after I'm done with this set, I'm gonna post like an add-on or like an extension pack, and that's where I'm going to be adding like club dancers. So like dancers who work for the club, people who work for the whatever establishment you're in. You'll see we have like two different scenes going on here, and that is because my idea for this set is to really like encompass two different vibes. And as I put this together, I started to realize that this is literally kind of like the two vibes that come with Windenburg. It's literally just the Windenburg vibes. And also, as I was putting it together, I realized how OP of a pack freaking get together is. Like, the fact that this item and this item both come from the same pack, and they pay so much attention to like both aesthetics, and not to mention the whole Tudor vibe as well. Like, it's okay, I need to stay focused, but that pack, like playing with this really made me realize how amazing of an expansion pack that is. But anyway, so I have been trying to make Deco Sims to encompass kind of these two different worlds and include those in the pack, because I just thought it would be something fun and cool to do, but hence the name, Two Worlds. So that is what we are kind of going for here. And I'm trying to think of what I want to show you first. When it comes to like my Sims stats, they are very much evenly distributed throughout the three sections that is The Sims 4. If the three different like skill trees, skills, etc., whatever, are cast, build and buy, and then gameplay, I'm like 33% each. Each are at level 5. But I'm saying this to preface, I don't know. Let me show you what it is I'm talking about, because I feel like I'm not making sense, but also it's because my thoughts don't make sense. So because I think this is the first that I'm doing where like the quantity really matters, and with all of my other packs I haven't been thinking about quantity of the Sims. It's kind of just been like, here's an idea, this is what I want to make, I'm just go for it. So this has definitely been like a different mindset to me. But with that, I've been trying to think of ways to make it to think very like meticulously and thoughtfully, to where I'm not doing a ridiculous amount of work for it, and so I can get this out without taking forever. You know what would be a better way to show you this is, actually, as I was doing this, we just talked about it basically reflecting Windenburg. I'm gonna try to mess with those pre-made rooms that come with each pack. Okay, these are the pre-made rooms, and I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a gameplay nightmare. And it looks cool, but you know it's a gameplay nightmare. And this one, anyway, okay, so each sim has two like grunge versions and two neon versions, right? This is my two versions for this first sim that I have here, and each of them have three different swatches. Now you'll see some correlation between the swatches as well. This is what I did so I wouldn't have to change the makeup for the skin tones for each. I'm probably gonna go back and change the names. You'll see I have updated the thumbnails for each of them too. And then let me show you all of them first. So it's going to be two for the grunge version, and then the sim is also gonna have two for the neon version as well. And then these go through again the three different swatches. Now, one thing I also really wanted to make sure I did to make sure you have enough to like fill up your space is I had the idea to try and make like background, like true little like NPC background characters. And for this I was thinking about how other games like Persona and I almost said like Metamorphosis Fantasio. What's that other game called? Other games do like their background characters for environments like this, and I know for some of them it was like it blocked out the shapes for some objects, but then I feel like that would just look really creepy on Sims. But I did decide to go ahead and do like silhouette versions for each of these Sims as well. So for every Deco sim that you see it looks like this, there's also a silhouette version of them. So let me go ahead and find the specific ones. So this one, you'll see like these like blackout silhouette versions that could go like in the further back areas of your scenes, or like, you know, like if you just like want to fill up space, because with these, you know, it could, because of I'm not making 20 million different swatches for each of them. I could see how it could start like looking repetitive if you have like a super big space that you're trying to fill up. And what I haven't done, but what I'm also going to do is make these I'm going to lower the like the I'm not looking for the word resolution. I'm going to make these a lower poly count as well. So because right now I believe like the mesh is the same one as the highest one for this one, so I'm also going to make them a low poly count, so it will lower any impact it has on your game. Because they are blackout, it doesn't really matter for that as well. So you could place you could be very liberal with your placement if you have a computer that doesn't handle like having a lot of objects in the lot very well. And so there's this one, and then this one. So you'll see them here, and I have it for both versions. They're just the same thing but blacked out, and I think they look super cool, so they're gonna be included. I could do these ones so quickly, like as you probably would expect, these ones take like half the amount of time as these ones take to go ahead and complete. And then I was trying to think how I felt about them, but like if my sim is like going to like an event or like a busy area, I'm getting off topic, but I like them, so they're gonna be included. Let me know if you guys like them as well. So this is the very first one I made, where it's just this blackout swatch, and then I also made like gray versions of them as well. I don't know if you really want to like dive into the depth of it. I was thinking maybe you don't like the black, you could use these ones, or like you could position them like this. Oopsies, I don't want it to look like, or something like this. So like the farther away ones are black, and the ones closer up kind of go into this gray color, depending on what you like. I don't know, I think it's super cool. And one other thing I also did to save the time is stagger I love this. I think the black ones back here fit so well in this area just because it's so dark, but I think they work well here too. But I don't know what sentence I was starting before. Okay, one thing I also took advantage of is staggering the animations to go ahead and save me time so I could get them out faster. So what I did, big brain over here, is I staggered the animation. So these two sims are actually going through the same animation. The only difference is that I've staggered them. So if this sim is starting at like frame 0, this sim is starting at frame like 350, so that they move differently, and I'm really happy with how they came out. I'm sure at this point you can also see that they are not going through the in-game dances. I went ahead and pulled different animations, not from the Sims, for their dance cycles they go through, because I think the in-game dances are kind of cute and silly, but I know some people don't like them. So I went ahead and found these and pulled these for the Sims to go through as well, and I think they're like such perfect like NPC like background character dance animations. I love them so much. I think they look so cool. Okay, so this pack has been putting me through troubles and casts like never before. So as I said earlier, like my sets are very much like evenly distributed, and that goes for casts as well. So I'm actually, when I spend too much time in casts putting the outfits together for these Sims, I actually start to lose my mind and get very self-conscious about it. If a Sim is like dressed for the neon party, I'm trying to make them look like they would be out of place. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that. I'm trying to make it look like they would be out of place if they were in the grunge party. I'm trying to dress them in a way it looks like they belong to their respective parties, if that makes sense. So that has really been like testing me and my cast abilities. Like, wait, I wasn't meant to show you that one, but it's fine. So this is a little mess. I messed her up a little bit, but this is what I've been doing. So this outfit and is it this one? No, this one. Especially this one. I'm not sure, but I think it works. So these two outfits are both for the neon version, and then these two are both for the like grunge version party. And I have already made I've already pulled the textures for these last two that I just showed you, or last four I've just showed you, and then now I need to make the second swatch for each sim. I mean, not for each sim, so this sim, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that with you. I haven't started this next dancer, but this is going to be dancer 4, and then I'm going to move on to the guy sims for that as well. So as you can see, like I'm almost maybe like I'm almost the third way done, I would say. One thing that really like cemented me wanting to do like these two different vibes for this pack is actually, did I just have a lisp? Actually, all of these makeup eyeshadows and and eyeliners we got from Get to Work. I think all of these are so cool and so pretty, and like my typical Sims don't wear this type of makeup. But yeah, I really wanted to use all of these makeup items because I just think they're so gorgeous. Literally when I'm in here, my goal is just to not think too hard. And the other thing I'm really trying hard to do is like step outside of how I normally dress my Sims, but I'm trying to like give them different styles. You know, we are back in my domain where I feel safest out of chaos. Okay, now, yes, I think if I'm remembering correctly, there is one more thing that I would like to show you. before we wrap up, and that is the pathing situation going on here. So I'm gonna just set this up. So what I also thought would be a good way to set this up is to make some of these sims like walk-throughable. Okay, so the regular Deco sims, your sims won't be able to walk through, and I thought this would be good because, like, even for like gameplay and screenshot purposes, I wouldn't want like if possible, some of them have a bit movement, but if possible, I wouldn't want like your sim to like just straight up be dancing through another sim. They're supposed to act like other sims, right? So I don't want your sim just like walking through them the whole time. So because of this, I have edited some of the pathing that your sims will go to or go through in reaction to this. So for these sims, like in color, I guess, the non like silhouette sims, your sims can't walk through them. But for like the darker like silhouette sims and for the gray swatch as well, your sims will be able to. So just to show you this, so if I tell her to walk through, she can't because the animate Deco sims are here. But if I tell this sim to go to the other side, you'll see that she can. But that was okay. It's not because that sim moved, I promise. Hey, look at they just walked through them. So yeah, I thought this would just be a good like quality of life gameplay thing to add to everything as well. Okay, so I think I have covered everything I want to include in this update video, and then like I still feel like I have so much to like say and tell, but I think that's just me wanting to experience it with you guys. But I gotta leave some stuff out for, because I think I'm gonna make a mod showcase video for this as well, so I have to leave some stuff for the video too, because like this is only like the start, you know, it's only the beginning, and I don't want to leave. I want to like stay and yap some more, but no, I should wrap this up. So I'll see you guys later. This has been Tracy.